Hey there, we're feeling kind of Halloweenie right now. I'm Cadence Kidwell, proprietress at Fuzzy Goat in Thomasville, Georgia. And you can see all, have a little freight there. You can see all that I'm talking about at fuzzygoatyarns.com. And you can also text us with your questions at 229-236-GOAT. Our friend Alycia of KnitWise Fibers has really been looking out for us, and she dyed up a very small Halloween pop-up just for you. And Melissa has found some fun, quick patterns so you can deck yourself out by the big holiday. So I'm going to share those with you. I'm going to tell you about the colors. We only have 3 of each color, and we have it in fingering and DK. And the link should be up now with this video, but I'll be putting more links up in a little bit. So just look at these fun ones. Hey, Rita. Rita's all the way in California. Gosh, you're up early watching us. I appreciate that. And let's see who else we got. We got Liz and Ronnie. Thank you so much for just kind of joining in with me here. And Mary's in South Salem, New York. So we just really love our fuzzy fans. So let's look at these fun ones. I'm going to start with this one here because this one is really unusual. This is Neon Nep. So it's it's 85% superwash merino and then 15% nep. And the nep are the little tweety bits that take the color differently, right? Isn't that so fun? Look at that. And Wendy's in Kentucky and Barbara. And so this is 437 yards of this beautiful purple called Witch Please. And with the little neps. And this is the only one we have that has neps in it. And it's in fingering. And we have 3 skeins right now. So what could you do with just one? We're going to show you patterns that you could do with just one skein. So you could do this Lillie Kolding with one skein, this size rather than this size, but you could get 2 and make it this one. And so this is just a really great wraparound piece. I like it that it has like a little bit of a point, so it kind of feels like a little bandana in there. And you could do just that size with one. And we got the link up there. But let me show you some other colors, and I'll show you another pattern or 2. This one here is called Jacked because you can't have Halloween without some orange. Hence, that's why I'm wearing my orange sweater. And so this one here is Jacked. And it is on the Floofy Fingering, and it is 85% merino, 15% nylon, and again, 437 yards. And then we also have it, the same one in a DK, and the DK has 246 yards. So except for the Neon Nep, all the ones I'm showing you, we have in fingering and DK, but we only have 3 of each because Alycia dyes in batches of 3. And so she did this little mini pop-up just for you guys. And I know it's mid-September. Yeah, still mid. No, I was trying to think, are we past the midpoint? Just mid-September. But now's the time to get going if you wanted to watch it wear it later for Halloween, right? So here we have, this is Jacked. And then this one is super fun. This is Floofy DK, and it is Which Better Have My Candy. And look at that. Look at that wildness there. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about patterns and what you can do with some of these wild skeins, and I'll show you some more colors. So this is Soul Searching. I'm going to show you the actual item. This is my pattern that I like to write patterns, and I write them for our Good Vibes tour, and now they're available for everybody. And I like to write patterns that solve a gap that I see among our customers. And one is, what can I do with one skein for a shawl and make it fairly big and still get a lot of use out of it, especially if it's highly variegated. So Soul Searching, as you can see, has a nice graphic pattern to it. So something really variegated, like Which Better Have My Candy, would still show up in this pattern. And it's pretty easy to memorize once you get going. But it would also be lovely, and I'm just going to tell you, Melissa's got her eye on this, but she hasn't taken any. So this is still there for you. Berry Scary would be lovely in this. And it does not scream Halloween. You could wear that all year round. In fact, this literally matched an outfit Melissa was wearing the day this came in. And Melissa picked up this yarn for us on the way back from one of her tennis matches at Alicia's house right outside her garage. So you really can't get more local than that. So soul searching would be great for any one of these one skeins. We also have 5 sets of these mini skeins, Halloweenies. And I stole the name for the title of this live from Alicia's cute name, Halloweenies. And so you get 6 different ones over there, one of all the different colors that we have here. So if you just want a little sample, and you might be thinking, what can I do with that? And Melissa found this super cute pattern, Beetlejuice Mitts. Aren't those cute? Those would be so darling. You could do the stripes with the variegated and then the jacked, or there's a black. Let me see what it's called so I can tell you. Night. Oh, no. The night is dark. It is very, very unusual to have a black. And if Nylene is watching this is for you. Hey, Amy and Betty and Sherry. It's very unusual for a hand dyer to be able to dye black yarn because it's hard to do and have it not turn out muddy. But this is a exquisite black. And it's called The Night is Dark. And we have it in Floofy DK and in the fingering. And to go along with it, or along that same idea of black being difficult to dye, this one here is called Black Tie. Isn't that cool with the little bits of white in there? It's kind of like a reverse Dalmatian. All right, what can you do with the DK? So let me show you some. I mean, the DK colors are the same, but the DK bases that I brought over here are the Witch, Better Have My Candy, and The Night is Dark. And we've got a few things that you can do with just one skein of the DK. We've got from my friends at Darn Knit Anyway. Amy Pelletier is a friend of mine, and she has her shop, Darn Knit Anyway, and she is a fabulous and prolific pattern writer. She has this one here called Springtime Cowl, and you could do that with one skein. We'll call it fall. She's up in northern Minnesota, so this probably is spring. We could wear this all year. I mean, all winter. Fall and winter here. So you could do that with one. Another one that I unabashedly wrote is Crescent City. Also meant to take one skein and use a big needle and see how far you could get with it. So that would be really fun, I think, in the jacked color or even the berry scary. So one skein could do that. And then you could also do the Riptide Scarlett. Is that by the same? Yeah, she's just got that Riptide girl, Jennifer Shields Tolan, has just really maximized that little stitch pattern that she has on there. We used her Riptide pattern, a different version of it, in a Fuzzy Fix box. I think that was last year. But you could use one skein and make this. And I just love the way she has it tied down here. So jaunty. So you could do that. Or maybe you want to make a hat. Maybe it's going to be chilly where you are, and you want to make a really great classic hat and black tie. That'd be really pretty too in the Floofy DK. So that's our little mini Halloweenie pop-up. Oh, I didn't show you this color here. This is Witch Please. So we have Witch Please on the neon nep, and so you get the little neon bits. But if you want all purple, and it just goes to show you how the fibers take the dyes differently, because even the purple is a little different. This is where the purple is on this is going to be all merino, and on this it's merino and nylon. Both of them are superwash. So we have Witch Please in Floofy Fingering and DK. So thinking of the Halloween theme, I couldn't help but wear my Blueberry Vodka Lemonade in the Uncommon Thread Cocoon. And you know what? I'm going to see something here because I tried out a poll and I'm not sure how to get it going. So there we go. I don't know if we'll have the poll. This is the Uncommon Thread Cocoon. We just love this yarn. These are, I'm going to show you some of the things you can make with this yummy yarn. The sweater is made with this yummy yarn. We adore it. It is an extremely unique base. We have not found anything else like that, even when we scoured Market, which we did find it at Market for the first time last year, and then this year placed another order with C, and CE is her name. And I do want to say that because she's in the United Kingdom, our orders are now incurring a large shipping and tariff charge due to the new fees. We did try to absorb them as much as we could, but we couldn't do it entirely and have it be help us pay the expenses here at Fuzzy Goat. So we're still thrilled to offer it. She's still shipping to the U.S. Not all international dyers are. So we were really glad that that wasn't going to stop happening here for us. But we wanted to be open with you about why the price is higher than you might have expected. And we really appreciate you supporting small shops who are navigating these global shifts, which as much grace as we can. I probably get 2 or 3 emails a day from our different sources about the increased fees and trying to figure out where that hits us and how. Anyway, let's just talk about the yarn. What is also amazing about this yarn is, yes, it has this really great fluffy texture that you can see. Not itchy in the slightest and not hot, because it is 70% silk. Hey there, Margaret and, let's see. And Nancy, we're both hoping that I was feeling better. I am feeling much better now. I still can't walk fast, which I was kind of hoping I could, with my, new improved hip, but we're 11 weeks out and hopefully that'll come soon. But it just feels so great. Feels great next to the skin. You could obviously make a blueberry vodka lemonade with this. Melissa found this one here called the Simple Pullover, which would also be really great. I like the way that fits, and that slightly boat neck there would be lovely. We have the link for that over at Cocoon, or this fig cardigan. Melissa, you found this one because it's right up my alley. I do like a good V-neck. That would be really pretty. Okay. I'm probably going to have to plan another cocoon project out of this with this. I'm going to put this in a different pile over here. And of course, the classic Sophie scarf would be great in this because it would feel amazing on your neck. And just look at these colors. We even have another shipment coming soon with some even more colors. We really can't resist this yarn. It feels great. Our friend Renee also made a sweater out of this cocoon in this color. And our friend Lisa is planning one as well in red. The red is to be arriving shortly. So these are the ones that we're working with. Yeah, what color am I going to do that V-neck in? I'm going to have to really mull that over today. That's going to be my little fun in and out of the day. And then last but not least, I want to show you how my Here Comes the Sun is coming along. Look at that. I have flowers. I did my increases a little Johnny in here, and they don't quite work out with the flowers. So if I have enough white when I'm all done, I might come back in and do a little duplicate stitch over. I ended up doing my increases in a way on the chart that made the pink pullover instead of the white. So that's a little mistake, but not enough to make me go back. Not enough to make me not pull it out of my closet. And I'm really loving now because I can see much more of my green. At first, this felt lovely, but a little bit too sweet for me. It just kind of felt, I don't know how to say that, like as if you just ate something really sweet. It was pretty, but it wasn't quite me. And, but now that I'm getting into my olive green, I'm loving the way this contrast is going to be with this body. I'll show you the whole pattern. Plus, I am just a sucker for anything that looks like a 70s flower on there. I've even got my embroidered pants on today. Not that those are in a 70s flower, but they are rather old. This is the pattern that we're going with. Melissa's making it also. I'm not going to do the sleeves as flounced as that. So I'll really have to think about how my color work works out because I won't have as many stitches. So I'll have to think about how many stitches I do have and see how I can work that into the chart on the sleeves. But I'm really excited with the way it's working. It's the only thing I'm working on. I've not done the sleeves on my woodland. I see it hanging over there because I want to be able to wear this on my main vacation at the end of October. Will I make it? I'm not sure. But so I'm diligently working away on this. But now that I'm through with the color work and last night I separated for the sleeves, I'm very excited. So let us help you celebrate Halloween a little bit early and get you started. I was really curious. I tried to set up a poll here in the Facebook Live, but clearly I don't know how to do that. Asking you all if you guys go big on Halloween. They tell us, shops in general, that Halloween is a super big holiday, second only to Christmas. I had no idea. So let us know in your comments about if Halloween is a really big thing for you. And even if it's not, like for me, I don't really think about it that much, especially since I don't have little kids at home and I'm not thinking about costumes and all that kind of stuff. I love these Halloween themed yarns. I'm with Melissa. This one's really beautiful, but this jacked is really cool. I think a Sophie scarf in this, oh, you could wear that all fall and winter. So let us know how we can help you and help you out with sizes, colors, or what have you. Just let us hear from you. We love to help you out. That's what we come to the shop to do, is to work with you all near and far. Thank you.